Hey, how's everyone doing? We're back at it. It's the next day. Yeah, we're almost getting done with this. So, well, our part supply is getting low, which is nice. It means we're getting stuff done. Today we're going to cut out the hole for the ram air for the hood here. We got some nice scoops right here, right there. And air comes in through here. But we're going to help it out by cutting a hole in here that'll help flow air up there. Oh, there we go. So that's the game plan right here. I kind of started already. I found a piece of this foam here. I didn't know what to use on this. This like shadow boxing foam we use here. This is good for like a toolbox. You outline the tool, and you cut it out, and then you put it in your toolbox so you know where everything is. It's like a point of use type of thing. It's actually good. You know when you're missing something. At any rate, we're going to use that. I put some anti-seize on here, and we're going to shut the hood and hopefully get a mark on this. Now I have a line over here. I know where to put this back. Once we get the mark on this, we're going to cut the center out. We're going to put this back in the same exact spot, mark the inside, pull it out, and then we're going to end up cutting a hole in this. And yeah, and see how it goes. I do have some screen mesh, have some edging. I don't know if it has a size on it or anything. There you go, for someone that needs help with that. So far, all the metal I found here was these old duct working things. So we're going to try to fabricate something, maybe rivet this onto this, cut a hole in it, make it square, have a rivet gun. I have no idea. We're going to go just wing it right now. This might not work at all, because from what I could see, it looks like it's too small already, but we'll see what we can do. All right, so yeah, let me shut the hood. Let's leave a witness mark on here, and let's see what happens. I'll be back. We're back after an hour delay here. So what happened was, once I shut the hood on this thing, and I did shut it all the way where I didn't need to, I couldn't get the hood back open again. Nice, huh? Basically what happened was I had to jack the car down, get it off the jack stands. And as soon as the last wheel hit the ground, boom, the hood, I swear to God, it just popped right open. Don't. So there you go. Nightmare as always. You know, you try to do things and nothing's ever easy, man. And you know what the sad part was? I didn't even need to shut the hood all the way and like latch it in. I could have just pushed it down and then lifted it up and we would have been fine here. At any rate, we're all marked up here. I'm going to pull this off. Use like an X-Acto knife or some type of little razor blade or something. Cut the center out. And we'll put it back on. Mark the, what do you call it? The center of this so we know where to cut. Alright, so I'll be back. Well, this was pretty simple. Cut out the center. Then I'm just going to, oops, I already did it, but basically you're going like this. Put a little mark in there. There we go. Now I'll make that mark a little bit darker, and yeah, let's cut this thing out. So there we go. All right, here we go. This is what we're going to use right here. Let's give it a go. Alright, we now have ram air. So there we go. I mean, I could make the circles here to round it out if I chose to. I'm not gonna. My wheel's too big. I have littler wheels in there. This is good enough for me. This is good. And alright, so now we have to fabricate something to go on top of this. So I have my mesh. I have some rivets. I do have glue. I have some metal. Let's see what we could fabricate to go on top of this. So we shall see. All right. Bye-bye. Alright, so that's all we're going to be able to do for today. As you can just seen in the slideshow that we cut out a couple pieces of metal up. We made this. I have it gluing on here right now with that 3M adhesive. Figures every time I turn the camera on. Anyways, yeah, we could have probably riveted this in together all as one piece. When I put it in the car, I probably could have just, drilled a hole and it would have riveted and it held this mesh in with this frame. But I didn't want to do it that way. I figured let me just do it like this. Let it sit overnight. Glue will be nice and dry. It'll be good enough for it. We'll throw some black paint on it and then, yeah, we'll put a couple screws in, a couple drills, rivets. Put a hole here, over there. Maybe one in the center on each side here. I'm not sure yet. How we're going to do that. So yeah, let's yeah, we'll leave this till tomorrow, let it dry, we'll throw some paint and we'll install it. All right, so that's it for right now. Bye-bye. All right, we're back. It's the next day. It's a nice rainy day out here today, so it's a good day for working in the garage. Let's see. We got the piece built. Here it is. This is the side that's going to stick up. Plus, when you put the edging on, it'll clean all this up. I never measured or did anything like that. I just cut it raw, I guess is what I'm supposed to be saying here. And yeah, we'll just what do you call it? Throw some edging around this, and it'll look a hell of a lot better, cleaner, anyways, I should say. So yeah, that's good enough. Where I made a piece for the air pump. Never fails, huh? As soon as I'm on, as soon as I'm here. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, I made this piece. We're going to put this on the air pump. Clean it up, make it look better, instead of having a gaping hole there. We got this. I'm not sure how I'm going to install this. I'm either going to use rivets, or I'm hoping I can use tappers. This will be nice, just, drill them straight through, make it easy. Plus it's easy to take off versus drilling out a rivet. I don't know, we're going to see whichever one's easier of the two. The only other thing I got done too was pulled the air cleaner off. And I blocked that hole where the air pump came in. And I threw a little tackle weld on that so it won't come apart and fly. I mean, there's going to be a filter in here. But just in case this thing ever came apart, I don't need to somehow get sucked into the engine. So I threw a spot of weld there, and there's a spot of weld here. So that shouldn't move anywhere, and it's easy enough to grind off. All right, so yeah. Let's get this all put together, and we shall go from there. I'll update when I when I have a game plan going. Alrighty, bye-bye. Alright guys, we're done with the job. Finished. We got special guest, Mike's here today. Friendly as ever.
What's up, everybody?
There you go. Yeah, we got Jeanette over here too. Alright, so anyways, we got this done. It's on there. Looks okay. I could have pie cutted these right here and made it a little bit nicer, but I didn't feel like it. This was good enough. It's on there sturdy. That isn't going anywhere. So yeah, we're good. Everything's done. Let's get over here. I made the piece for this. We got this on here now too. So that's there. Looks better. The piece underneath the air cleaner's on. You can't really see it anymore, but it's on, and I painted it black to match. So yeah, this wasn't too bad. There's a lot of different ways to do this. Would I have done it this way again? I would have made the screen and the frame bigger. What happened was I was a little tight on the edges here. You can see the screws in there. So I was a little tight on the opening. So this, by rights, where these bolts are right here, these I use self-tappers. And they should have been over here a little bit more. Use the right angle drill.
Doesn't fit.
Yeah, well, you tilt it. They're all tilted when they went in. But I would have made this a little bit bigger, and then it would have been a cleaner look to it. And I probably would have pie cut these right here and had a little bit nicer installation. But you know what? It's all painted black. It looks pretty good as far as I'm concerned. It's not picture perfect, but it's not horrible either. So, and it's going to do the job. So yeah, that's it. We're all done here. Next job is going to be, we're going to dump all the I got pure water in this radiator. We're going to dump all that out. Oops, the drain's right over here.
Get over here!
Like, I got 2 bottles of wet water wetter.
Get over here!
I got this rusty clamps soaking in crude oil right now. The drain plugs for this radiator is right underneath. I don't know if you can see it, but it's... Anyways, it's right there. We'll go on detail on all that when I get to that point. So yeah, we're going to leave it at that. We're all done. Our ram air is in there. The motor's all buttoned up, tuned up, ready to go. So we're going to do the coolant's going to be the next video, and then I have to rebuild the headlight motors. And that's it. She's roadworthy again. I also want to grease all the front end up and whatever else. We'll see how it goes.
Gonna clean up all this schmutz over here too, around the ball joints and everything, make it look great.
Yeah, I got to jack it back up for all that. So that's the last thing to do, and I wanted to check the fluid level on the rear end, see what that looks like. Anyway, so that's it for now. We'll end the video here, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.